Hello, hello everyone. Today I am going to walk you through the creation of a fabulously sweet little Valentine's Day project. A little coupon book, something sweet for my sweetie. Now the first thing I did was download and print off these tickets that I found online. And these were free printable, and there are a billion of them out there. There's a billion online. And I will link you to these particular printables down below. But you don't really need them. You can pretty much just trim down some cardstock and handwrite some little love tickets for your sweetie. Since we are creating a matchbook style of card, I'm kind of just going with it. I'm kind of guesstimating where I need to fold. I know that I do need a little bit of a flip over at the end for the binding to kind of hold my tickets into the book, and that's what I'm doing here. I figured I needed about a ½ of an inch. I'm going to give it a little test, and I think that looks pretty good. So now I just need to figure out where I need to fold the flap over to actually create the closure for my little book. So once again, I am going to use my ticket as a guide to find my score line. Then I'm going to fold it over and check it out and see how it fits. I think that's a pretty good fit. I'm pretty happy with that. So the final step is you're going to trim off the little excess at the end. And I do plan on adding a decorative edge on the very end of the flap. So I'm going to leave it a little bit longer than I think I probably need, but that's okay. When we do cut our little decorative edge, it's going to take care of it. Okay, I think we've pretty much got it. Looks good to me. And now that we've created our fun little template, I'm going to show you the paper that I actually used because I forgot to start filming. So I did a little bit of recreation for you, and here's the paper that I actually used. Now here is the kind of little hidden surprise. I did a teeny tiny layout with a journaling spot for a special sentiment to my sweetie in there. Little something unsuspected, so that when his coupons are all gone, he still has something sweet that he can display if he chooses. I'm going to punch a couple holes here with my big old crocodile and run some twine through there. Here's a quick little tip. Just take your scissors and snip your paper so that when the coupon is removed, it doesn't destroy your project. It's not made of metal, just paper. And you want to be careful and make it as easy as possible for them to remove the tickets without destroying the whole thing. It won't affect the ability of the binding to hold your tickets, but they are going to be easier to remove. Now here I'm going to run the twine through the holes a couple times. Basically just because I like the look of it. I think it's pretty. I like the double wrap, so to speak. But yeah, you can use ribbon, twine, baker's twine, anything you like. I'm using more of a natural looking twine because I think it's kind of pink and red overload right now. And my husband, although he enjoys the pink and he enjoys the red, I thought I'd give him a break with a little bit of a less glittery and girly kind of a binding. I'm going to tie my twine off with a pretty little bow. You're not going to see this on film, but I did go back and tie a knot before I tied the bow. The twine was kind of thick and it was giving me some trouble. It didn't want to lay properly. So after I tied the knot, it seemed to kind of, be a little more cooperative. Now that our book's all bound, it is time to add our little decorative border on our flap. So I'm just going to use my scalloped edge scissors, but edge punches and just about anything would work really, really well for this. Now let's go ahead and test it out and see if we got it right. And I'm going to call this one a success. Looks really good and it lays nice and flat, and now it's time to decorate the outside. And this pretty girl is Princess Penelope, and I'm loving her, loving her, loving her. She's all colored up with my Copics, and I think I'm kind of channeling Instagram here because I did add a little frame, but then I thought, kind of needs a little something. Maybe I should run it through a filter. So I did with my Copics, and I kind of dig it. Okay, so I'm thinking it definitely needs a little bit of sparkle. So I'm going to add a little bit of pearl bling here, and my baby girl is with me, standing right there helping me film this, and she is so the queen of pearl bling. So she's going to help me figure out where to stick the little pearls down. Okay, now how cute is this washi tape? I have no words. It's just amazing. And of course, yeah, I can't just stick it down. So I'm going to be the first person I've ever seen to fussy cut out some washi images. Yeah, fussy cut out. I mean, come on though. It's smooches. How can I not fussy cut out a teeny tiny smooch and stick it on the front of my project? There is no way around it. It just had to happen. And I gotta say, it turned out so well. The washi, it's transparent anyway, or, pretty translucent. And when I stuck it down, it looks like some teeny tiny person came and smooched the project for me. Perfection. And of course, it would not be a Mary project without the stickles. And that is it. She is finished. Love her, love how she turned out, and I hope my hubby loves it as much as I loved putting it together for him. All that's left to do is write a few sweet nothings for his eyes only and tuck them back into this pocket. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed watching me put together this Valentine for my sweetie. Don't forget to check the information box below for all the links, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!